Well, we'll be live.
Is it?
Yeah, just put it out there.
Carried over to 7 Jet Scott. Brought down by number 9, Eli Black.
You sure that's it?
Yep.
Timeout, Patriots.
You got the score up there?
Yep. Yeah, go ahead and go. And then we'll do a thumbs up thing. So you get thumbs up.
Are we going to be mute?
I'm transitioning over and go ahead and thumbs up back. When I'm doing it, go ahead and say live. Live.
Okay.
Inside line. That's the better page. That's the spot.
Are we live now?
Yep.
On the mixer?
Yep.
Number 7 Jet Scott. Your vote for play is a 1st and 10 for the Patriots. Coming 27.
Just to catch everybody up, that's halftime. That is your half. Right before half, Evangel scored. They threw a pass to the tight end. Anyways, I'm not sure how much you guys caught. Catch you guys that they scored right before half, making the score 22-7. We scored on a pass to Ash Foreman from Elijah Bailey. Not sure if you guys saw that. Made the score 14-7. They got the ball. We tried an onside kick. They got the ball on the 30-yard line. We did not recover it. They got the ball on the 30-yard line. Threw a pass to the tight end, and then ran it in and scored a touchdown. Went for 2. Got the 2-point conversion. Scores 22-7 with 15 minutes in halftime. So, man, we got to come. Evangel gets the ball starting the second half. Just to catch everybody up, that's where we're at. We're going to go live in just a second from the sideline.
Ladies and gentlemen, turn your attention
with
to
Coach Scott.
We're visiting Southern Christian Patriots varsity cheerleading team.
Dustin Bailey's going to go over there with Coach Scott. Here's SCA cheerleaders right now. We got in just a minute, we got Dustin Bailey. He's going to be on the sideline with Coach Scott and get a halftime interview and see what kind of adjustments we need to make here in this second half. Man, Evangel, as cheerleaders are going, they've come out. They've kind of hit us in our mouth. They've played incredible defense. They've been disciplined. They're filling the gaps with their linebackers. The run really hadn't been there. We've had a couple drives, Sean, where we moved the ball. We scored right there. Our last drive before half, we scored a tight end release to Ash Foreman. And we had that one where we were down the ball, had the ball on the 3-yard line. and we fumbled. We've had a couple possessions where we were down there. Turnovers, they kill.
Thank you,
It's tough.
cheerleader.
And so, you know, we got to come out the second half, Sean.
Now, return your attention to midfield.
We got to come out the
For our
second half.
Evangel Park City cheerleader.
We have to get a stop. Evangel gets the ball and start the second half. We got to get a stop the second half. We can't let them go up another score on us.
Yeah, I think we got tested with Lighthouse. Just when you get behind, see what you do, and these guys pour their hearts out, and they came back that second half. It was one of the best games, like I said, I've ever seen. Is that Lighthouse game with SEA, and I think we got to have another one of those moments right here.
Yeah,
these guys have to come out and play their hearts out. I imagine that's probably some of the sentiment that the coaches are giving over there right now at the halftime speak is just you got to pour everything you've got on this field, tonight.
No, you're 100% right. This is actually our biggest deficit of the season. We're down 15 right now, which is, a touchdown, extra point, a touchdown, and 2-point conversion. We've been down 14. That was with 8 minutes to Lighthouse.
We have our color guard and Major Renee.
I will say, we have been known, Sean, to be a second-half team this year.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember last year at Jacksonville Christian, I made the comment going into halftime, offensively, we've kind of struggled a little bit. We really hadn't been the powerhouse that we're used to seeing. Then we came out our first 4 possessions and scored. Coach Jeff Miller tends to make really good adjustments at halftime. And I'm looking at Coach Jeff Bailey right now in the middle of the circle of the guys, and you can tell he is getting on the defense. He's getting on them and telling them how to make the stop, make the adjustment. So coaches they're going to be ready.
I'm gonna go live over those guys right now, and then here soon we'll have an interview with Coach Jason. But I'm gonna go ahead and get the feed from over in that direction so you guys can see what's going on over there, and then just hang tight here just for a sec.
As he's getting that live feed up with Dustin. Man, the way those holes and those gaps have been on that line, they could literally just hand it off and pick up 5 or 6 yards. But instead, they're having a lead block coming through the holes, which are huge, and just picking up, gashing us with massive yards. We've had been successful at times stopping that run, but I tell you, that's what's beat us is Eli Black in this one.
Yeah, I mean, you can just see the speed on that side of the ball. These guys are they're intense and they're fast, and so and they come in large number too, right? So again, these guys on our side tonight are just going to have to play their best game. We have some of the most talented guys in the whole conference right here on our team.
Yeah.
You look at the stats for the nation. SCA is where, Steven?
I mean, they're in the top in just every category. Jagger Scott's number 1 in the nation for tackles on the season. And so Jagger Scott's number 1 in the nation for tackles. Elijah Bailey is number 13 in the season for tackles. We've got 2 guys that are in the top. Elijah Bailey coming into this week was number 1 in interceptions. Gabriel Decker's now got 4. He's got to be in the top 5. So we've got guys, playmakers on that defensive side of the ball. We saw Lawton Curran get back there and blow up that 2-point conversion. He's made a lot of tackles. Sam Terry last week, who just absolutely showed out, getting off of his block and making tackles. We're about to go live with Justin.
He's just having a good time talking. We've got him muted here, so I think we're good here. But here soon, I think he's going to get probably an interview either with Jason or Coach Miller here. So we're just kind of hanging tight. I think it's probably more important he talks to the players and talks to us right now, don't you think?
He's got to make the adjustment, But it's a cool thing that you've got in there where we got the sideline vision right there.
Yeah, for all you nerds out there, I'm a happy nerd, I guess, half the time. But so we've got the Meta glasses with a video feed coming off. So I somehow coached Dustin Bailey to put these things on his head. I don't even think he has them on his face. He just put them on his hat.
You know, it's funny you said that.
All the cards
you a nerd today. Alex Pedro is going to be watching. He'll appreciate it. So make a comment. Man, you were so good and all this stuff. Maybe it wasn't him. I was talking to maybe it was somebody else. I said, it was him though. And I said, he is all but a nerd. He knows his X and O. He is a football guy. He is, but man, he knows this nerdy stuff. He's got it down.
Yeah, I call it it's like a, you know, what do they call like an ace mini master none, or like I say it's like one of those old VHS tapes that has a DVD player, VHS, all this in it. All of them work, but none of them work really well. I kind of feel like that's how our streaming has been going a little bit, but you know we're getting better every time, and some of the things are outside of our control, but you know we're getting better. We're trying to add some tech to it, and it makes it fun for sure.
When the stream does work,
yeah,
it's good.
Yeah, hey, and some good news. I have figured out that we can just record everything we're doing. So after the stream, if you're disappointed because you missed a quarter or you missed something didn't quite pull down either from our stream or from your end, we're going to host the actual raw footage. So you should have it in high def and everything so you can come back and watch it. And so we'll have that after the game.
Man, that's amazing. That's awesome. That's that nerdy stuff I was talking about, man. You know, just sets you apart from the rest.
Oh, yeah.
So
I'm trying to set you up for a job here, Steven. I think I'll just give you the tech and just let you do your thing. And
really surprised James from 8-Man Extreme hasn't called us. It's like, hey, how much you guys get?
Right.
Thinking, you know, 6 figures from James. Call, a text message should be coming in any day.
Come on, James. What are you guys paying over there?
So, you want to hear a fun fact about Coach Scott? Asked me before the game, what's a fun fact about him? We're going to get that interview with him in just a minute. The fun fact, and I made him show me, and maybe it'd be awesome if he showed Dustin Patson. He's probably not in the mood for it, but he said he hasn't paid a barber in 20 years. He just does it himself.
Who's this?
Coach Scott. He said he got cut up one time by a barber, and he never.
So I have a similar story. I can't really tell mine on the air, but I need a haircut right now.
It looks good
because I don't feel like cutting. Because I'm the same way. I had a bad experience one time. I got scalped, and I went to class. This was back 20 years ago. I guess when I was at Auburn, and I got scalped, and I wore half complete. So I went back, got another haircut, and I'll just say it was worse than the time before.
Oh,
so I went and bought my clippers immediately after that. I've been cutting hair ever since. Which makes it handy when you have boys, just kind of skin their heads.
Skim all of them, right?
And saves a lot of money.
What do you do with Kate?
I let her cut her own. Or no, actually, I let the girls do their thing. You know what I mean? She's not in there cutting her own hair, but I just take care of the boys. So.
Okay, gotcha.
I mean, with 5 kids, that saves some money.
That's why Henry looks so good.
He's getting to the point, though, he's got that curly hair. You can't really touch some of those teenage boys' hair at this point.
That's exactly
right. What I mean?
Well, you know what we need? I'm going to take a second as they're about to break. It looks like we're about to get Dustin and go over some of our sponsors. We need a barber, the sponsors, SCA, that we can go to and trust a haircut. Some of our sponsors, Bubba's Medicine Shop, Premier Spirit Academy, Auburn Volleyball Academy, AO Tourism, Matt and Jody's Tree Service, the Clinic on 6, King Network and Media Services, Southern Drywall Acoustics, Crosswalk Psychology, Paul Frick Sr., Envirograin, Ortho Clinic. Thank you guys for being proud sponsors of SCA. Now we just need that barber to be the sponsor, Sean.
Who's that?
We need a barber to be the sponsor.
Oh, yeah, barbershop.
We got all those sponsor pieces on barber.
We got medicine shops.
We got Bubba's.
We need barbershop.
SCA
looks like we're getting close here.
They look fired up coming over to halftime. They were kind of bouncing up and down. I could hear them barking over there. Here we're live with Dustin right now with Coach Scott.
All right, Coach Scott. It was a tough first half. Y'all had some crucial stops and couldn't get really going on offense until later on, and then defense kind of started giving in a little bit towards the end of the first half. What are some things that you're going to try to do in the second half? All right, appreciate it, Coach.
And we're back. So that was your halftime report. Uh, we'll catch up with Dustin here in just a minute and see exactly, as we're working this tech, we don't know exactly what Dustin said or asked Coach Scott. So we'll get up. We'll kind of go over that here in a little bit, what Coach Scott said at halftime. With that being said, I asked Coach Scott who his, if he had to say an impact player, Sean, who would his impact player be? And Coach Jeff Miller said Elijah Bailey, and Coach Jeff Miller said Elijah Bailey. Coach Jeff Bailey said the linebackers as a whole, one unit, has been his impact players, and Coach Scott said Jed. He said for what he's done, Jed Scott's got 19 touchdowns on the year. What he's done has been remarkable. And I think the second half, we've tried to get him the ball a few times and taken that one shot to him. I know we ran a reverse to him. I think we're going to have to get that impact player, Jed Scott, the ball here in this second half space where he can make some plays.
Yeah, I know. I feel like if I remember correctly, with the Lighthouse game, Jed really made an impact that second half when we came back. Yeah. So I think you're dead on with that. I'm not sure I've seen a lot of that going on tonight, but I think going into this half, I think we should expect to see Jed some toss in them. But when you think about impact player, how many seniors we have? Was it 9? 8, 9, somewhere in there? I mean, it's hard to really pick one guy when you've got, all these incredible players on our team this year, playing their best game out there. I think every one of them is impactful, and you've just seen it from time to time. And I think that's how you win ball games. You don't have one or two guys. You have all the guys out there. And we've seen that time and time again with these guys where you got one guy sacking one play, the next play you got somebody bat down, and then you turn around and flip the ball the other way, and now you're running and scoring. And it's just everybody's got to be. And like you mentioned earlier, Brandon Bell getting in there, that's so critical for those linemen to get in there and make those plays and stop, the blitzing so the quarterback can throw. And so I think we've seen a little bit of that tonight. We're just playing a really tough team, and these guys are very talented on both sides of the ball. So I'm excited for this second half, Stephen.
Well, it's like a couple things. It looks like you're over here looking at my my notes. One of the questions I asked him, what has surprised him the most? And he said the unselfishness of it, meaning everybody's making plays and everybody's excited for the other one to be that guy and make that play. And you just nailed it. We've got so many impact players in this team. And so we're averaging 49 points a game. You want to hear a statistic?
Let's hear it.
We're averaging 30 points in the second half.
Wow.
We've had many teams that we've had a near shutout, and we put the twos in or put the backups in, and they scored late, or we gave up one play.
Yeah.
Man, I would not be surprised if we come out and you see a whole different defense and you see a whole different offense right here.
I think you're onto something there, and like you said, so you see the first half is what's the average on that versus?
So we're averaging 49 points a game. So the first half
but 30 is coming from the second half.
So
wow.
19 the first half. So we've been dominant.
And you made a point that a lot of times when we're getting up, we're putting in their secondary.
Yeah.
So that average should go down second half. We're up. So that's a very good
here's another statistic.
Insight there.
We've had 2 games this year that have not been a running clock in the second half.
Wow.
And so with a running clock, you have less time to actually score because the clock doesn't stop.
Right.
But we're still scoring more points in the second half.
Man.
And those numbers don't add up.
Yeah, and thankfully we won't have a running clock in this game so far with there being less than a 30-point deficit, right? So they do that. So hopefully we'll have a full second half here.
When we hit 52,
yeah,
it'll start running.
There you go.
52-22, the clock will start running. It's got to be a 30-point deficit.
All right, Stephen, we got 40 seconds left on the clock.
Here we go. 40 seconds kickoff.
I'm feeling the adrenaline start to kick in.
That's right. We got Evangel's going to get the ball to start the second half. We got to come out and get a stop right here. We have to make a stop.
It's either the adrenaline or the chill. I don't know. Did it just drop about 15 degrees?
You know what I'm really disappointed in? It's you haven't gotten the Sean snack.
Hey, yeah, that's true. I did snack on some pretzels earlier.
That was early, but you're supposed to get the halftime.
I know.
Sean snack.
if you know who's listening, maybe we'll get a surprise up here soon.
Yeah. I imagine Courtney's going to be running over here in just a minute with all the goodies. All right, we're set to kick off. Braden Jerkins is deep. It's going to be an onside kick. It's great bounce. Oh, you can't advance an onside kick. You can't advance an onside kick. That happened to us 2 weeks ago. Evangelo recovered, went up the sideline. You're calling it a touchdown, but you can't advance an outside kick in high school football.
You get possession of it. That's why it's kicking team to make it a down ball. It's a live ball.
So we got a ref sitting beside us that just said that you can advance it. 2 weeks ago when we made the onside kick, they blew it dead and we didn't get to advance it. But he said if it's not touched, you fit it cleanly, you can return an onside kick. And Evangel just scored. That's really unlucky that they just totally took that down the sideline, making your score 28-7. It's really bad break, and it's going to be Eli Black run up the middle, and we did get a step right there. Toby Miller on the tackle. What was that play that they've scored and have been super successful?
I just can't hear a whole lot going on. Now you know. Yeah, I was. We actually went to you sooner.
So anyways, the score is going to be 28-7 right now.
And I hope it's somehow going to, because I can't really hear what you're saying, but I hit mute. Oh, you won't be able to hear me?
No, I can hear you.
11:53 to go in the third quarter.
Oh, yeah, we were called. Yeah.
I got Dustin
I forgot you were
Bailey
in the
right
call
here with
me.
me. Dustin, what did you ask Coach Guy? Let's go over it because we didn't hear what you said.
I asked him, asked him what he thought about the first half. The defense made 3 stops and had a turnover, and then the offense couldn't get going. And then what he thought he needed to do in the second half. And he said that the first half they just started off flat, and that they needed to kind of step it up some in the second half, and that he feels like they're a better second half team. So hopefully that they'd be able to get going on the right foot. So.
We did get the stop right there on the 2-point try, which was defensively. We gave up the special teams touchdown on the onside kick. Here we go. They're set to kick it deep. Number 13, Gabriel Decker's set to return. It's going to go in the end zone. It'd be a touchback.
Touchback on the kick. First and 10 for the Patriots. Number 15.
We've dug ourselves in a hole right here, down 21. We've got to get going right here on this drive. We've got to get something started. Got to get something going right here on this drive to crawl and dig ourselves and get back in this game. Here we go. We've got 3 wide receivers, 1 running back. Jagger Scott's in the backfield. Yeah, 2 linebackers. He's going to take a step back. He's going to find it. He's got Jed. He's got Jed. Incredible catch. What an incredible catch by Jed Scott to hit the helmet of Evangel. Jed comes up with it. One ref says he makes the catch. The other one says incomplete. And now they're going to bring it back and say it was incomplete. Wow, what a play.
Hey, I'm just going to go ahead and apologize. I screamed my head off in the mic just then, but that was one of the most amazing catches I've seen because it bounced off of the opponent's helmet, bounced a couple times, and then Jed was on his back. Like the ball never touched the ground.
I don't think the ball hit the ground. The guy on the far side, the ref on the far side, made the call. He wasn't really in position to make the call. I don't think he could see it. I don't know. Maybe he could have. But we had the man. Oh no. We got an incomplete pass. Pressure came on Elijah, and he threw it. Pass was deflected. Incomplete pass. Regardless if it was a catch or not, it was an incredible athletic play by Jed. Concentration by Jed Scott to even attempt and make the play. Man, it really looked like he came up with that ball, though.
Yeah, he did.
It's going to be 3rd and 10. Ball's on the 15-yard line.
I guess you can catch the ball when you're on your back, right?
Yeah, you can catch it on your back. You would be down. Okay, Elijah Thomp's back. We got defensive end bringing pressure, and just out of reach, Jagger Scott.
4th and 10. for the Patriots from their 15.
It's going to bring up 4th and 10. Looks like we're bringing the kicking team in. So we dropped back. We threw 3 passes. And we do have to pass the ball. We got to, man, they were just, man, they had 7 guys in the box stopping the run. So we do have to pass the ball to soften that defense up a little bit. And we come out, we took a shot. We actually had Judge. It had 2 steps. We just underthrew it.
Yeah.
And then, man, the line just got back there and got pressure on Elijah on the second play and the third play. We got to block a little bit better to give Elijah a little bit more time. But hopefully we connect on 1 or 2 of these, and it'll open things up. Okay, Evangel had nobody deep. Jed punts it. Ball's going to be down at the 29-yard line by Jagger Scott. But hopefully that'll open up the run as we soften their defense up. It'll open up an Elijah Bailey run or a handoff to Jagger Scott when we got to get those linebackers out of the middle.
Yeah.
And just open some running lanes. Okay, I would imagine we're going to see some Eli Black right here. He's been the star of this game. I mean, just the man in motion, follow the running back, and their offensive line has created a monster hole, and we really hadn't had an answer. So here we go. It's a different formation. They got 2 running backs in the backfield. You got 1 on each side, as you said, man in motion, 2 wide receivers on the far side now. And oh my gosh, we absolutely bit. And gave up the big play. There was some miscommunication between the corners over there, and both of them picked up the 1 wide receiver. Nobody picked up the running back out of the backfield. And man, Jed looked like he was locked in on the wide receiver. Gabriel Decker looked like he thought he was covering the wide receiver, and neither one of them picked up the running back out of the backfield, and it was a big play. So they got us on that one, and here we go. First down, ball's going to be at the 18-yard line. We hand off up the middle, met at the line of scrimmage by number 15, Jagger Scott, and it's going to be a loss, actually, of about 3 yards. It's going to make it 2nd and 13.
Walk with a couple on the play. Brings up a 2nd and 13 for the Lightning. In the Patriot 21.
So just totally had a brain fart on the onside kick. We recovered the onside kick, which is why we couldn't advance. They didn't recover the onside kick as on the kicking team, which is why they could advance it. So had a brain fart on that onside kick. We got a false start on Evangel. It's going to back them up 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 18. Got to get off the field right here, defense. We got to get off the field. We can't give up another score right here. They don't kick field goals, so 2nd and a mile. Got to get a stop right here. 9 minutes and 57 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Clock's rolling. So it looks like they got a tight end on the far side. They're going to send a wide receiver in motion. It's going to be a reverse. It's going to toss to number 2. He's going to try to get to the outside, but he's going to get blown up by Jagger Scott. He just came out of nowhere and made the tackle in the backfield. And it's going to be a loss of 1 or 2. There is a flag. It looks like there's going to be a holding on Evangel. Let's see what we do here. Do we make him 3rd and 28 or 2nd and 28, or do we keep it 3rd and I'll say you decline it right here. It's going to be 3rd and 20. We're going to back him up. So it's going to be 2nd and 28 opposed to 3rd and 20. So here we go. Their first down marker is at the 9-yard line, and the ball is on the 36-yard line. So they've got a long ways to go right here to pick up the first down. Here we go. No deep passes. Coach Scott said that before the game. Can't give up deep pass. Got a man in motion. It's going to be that same fake reverse pass right here. And just out of the reach of number 3, Ben Davis. Gabriel Decker was in coverage. Man, I'll tell you what, Coach Tim really is a great coach. There's a reason they hadn't lost a conference game since 2021. they run the reverse, and then they run the reverse pass.
Yeah.
And man, it's just a lot of eye candy, a lot of misdirection. You got to be disciplined. You got to be disciplined on teams like this that run this kind of misdirection and eye candy.
Oh yeah.
Gabriel Decker was right there in coverage. That was great coverage on the play. It's going to make it 3rd and 28, 3rd and a mile right here. Let's see if we can get a stop downfield, no pass interference. They're going to take a shot right here. Quarterback's going to step up and run the ball. He's going to be brought down after a gain of about, 10 yards. It's going to make it 4th and long. They're going to go for it right here from their own 30-yard line. They got to get to the 9. So it's going to be 4th and 21. They don't kick field goals. If they did, it would be a 47-yard field goal, which is a super long field goal for the high school team. So they're not going to kick. They don't have a kicker anyways. And I doubt they're going to punt it. Ball on the 30-yard line. See if they can just – I'm sure they're going to dial up some kind of trickery right here. You know what? I would watch the tight end. They've released the tight end a couple times in situations like this. They're going to do the 4 spread and just run. They're going to do the 4 spread and just run the quarterback right here. Nope, Eli Black's going to drop back. Oh, they've got a man. It's underthrown, but there's a push-off, but there's no flag. Oh, there it is, late flag. There's a push-off on the play right there, Sean. And, man, you extend those arms, they're going to call it every time. He was there in coverage, and you had the push-off, and they're going to back him up. Yeah, it's going to be offensive pass interference from that push-off Ben Davis on the play. Number 13, Gabriel Decker, was in coverage. He was actually in good position to actually make the pick, which you wouldn't want to intercept that. You'd want to knock it down on 4th down. You don't want to intercept it on the goal line when you get it on the 30. But it's going to back them up 15 yards, and I think they're going to bring the kicking team in and punt now. Back them up 10 yards right here. Ball's going to be on the 40. Gabriel Decker's a deep man, and he's actually lined up at their 1st down mark. He's been explosive. Let's see if he can turn one loose right here. You know, one thing I think that's really hurt us in this game is the field's not as wide. Gabriel Decker's going to get away from it. He's going to let it roll, and it rolls into the end zone. He puts his heels on the 10-yard line. It goes over his head. He lets it go. It rolls into the end zone. We'll take it out at the 15-yard line. So the field's not as wide, Sean. We're used to playing on a 50-yard wide field. And so the space to the outside has been there.
It's 80 by 40, right?
It's 80 by 40 as opposed to 100 by 50.
Yeah.
It's a big difference in field.
Yeah, I was out. It was probably a year or two ago. I was out there on the field barking lines with Coach Jason, and that's when I learned that. I may or may not have used AI to help us determine some calculations, but he had it figured out. He's been doing this for 20-something years, so he said he didn't need AI.
You know, 8-man football is supposed to be 80 by 40. We're taking a shot right here to Jed. We got him. He got him. He made it. To Jed Scott, where he catches it, he makes the tackle. There goes Jed Scott. Touchdown, Jed Scott. Elijah Bailey.
You see that ball?
On the money. That ball was a dime. We said, Sean, that Jed's actually had 2 steps on the man every time. We just hadn't been able to get the ball there to him. And Elijah Bailey stepped in the pocket. The line gave him time, and he just put a beautiful pass that was, right in the pocket, right in the arms of Jed Scott. And Jed breaks the tackle, takes it to the house. Folks, we got us a ball game now. Let's see if we can make this extra point. It's 28-13, 7 minutes and 27 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Braden Jerkins on for the extra point. They brought a man off the end last time that came untouched. This time, not really any pressure. Braden Jerkins, automatic, is good. It's going to make your score 28-14 with 7 minutes and 27 seconds to go. Man, what a play. We needed that. We needed a quick score as the clock, you got lots of time only in the 3rd quarter. You still got a lot of football left.
It's usually hard for me to catch those with this camera setup we have, but when Jed called it, he was basically right here in the 40, 45, what do you call that, 35?
35, 40, 35.
Yeah. it gets confusing with an 80-yard field. But it was right in front of us, so I think I got a good shot on it for everyone else to see. But that was a fantastic throw and catch execution by Elijah Bailey.
Man, what a
Scott.
pass! Stand in the pocket and just deliver a dime. What a pass! What a catch by Jed Scott. Hey, we said impact player. Coach Scott said impact player Jed Scott. We talked about having to get him the ball. We've tried a couple onside kicks here. We have not put it deep in this game. Braden has got the legs, almost kick a field goal from there. With it being 80 yard long field. Let's see if we kick it deep. Yeah, he kicks it deep, and it's did it get in the end zone or go out of bounds? It went out of bounds, and it's going to be a flag on the play.
Flag on the kick.
So it's going to be an illegal kick, and so on the 80-yard field, they get it either on the 25-yard line or they make us back us up and re-kick it. And so it looks like they are. Let's see what they decide to do if they want to take it on the 25. They are. They're going to put it on the 25-yard line. It looks like. Looks like the ball's going to be placed on the 25-yard line. The refs are talking about it, trying to decide where does it go on an 80-yard field. Ball's going to be on the 25, so they're asking the coach. Ball's going to be on the 25. Coach for Evangel says, "Yep, that's where we're going to take it." So on an 80-yard field, it's 25. 100-yard field is 35 yards. So, most of the game, I think this is the first game we've played that's been 80 by 40. It's going to be a handoff, number 22, where he breaks it outside. He's got a couple linebackers coming up to make a play. You got Elijah Bailey, Jed Scott in on the play, but not after. It was a big run. Man, he bounced it to the outside. We had 2 or 3 guys right there. Jagger Scott was right there, and it just was able to bounce. It was a great run, great vision right there. But number 22 and pick up a big run. Ball's going to be across midfield on the 38-yard line. We got to get a stop right here. 28-14, 6:40 to go. We've been in this situation before. Come on, defense. Get tough right here. We're going to send a man in motion. Going to be a quarterback keep, just like he's been doing. But he's met at the line and brought down right the lineman scrimmage. And them linemen were in there and just trying to strip that ball out. I saw Jagger just stripping, trying to get that ball out.
Game on the play. 2nd and 10 for the Lightning.
It's going to make it 2nd and 10 from the 38-yard line. 6:23 to go in the third quarter. We have made adjustments, Sean. That play has not been successful here in the second half. Where that first half, that run where Eli Black keeps it and just follows the running back was really, really successful. And they were gashing us wide open. So we've really made some adjustments here this second half to stop that run right there. Here we go, 2nd and 10. They got 2 wide receivers. I wouldn't be surprised if it's the same play right here. Send the wide receiver motions. Keep Eli Black. There goes man in motion. He's going to keep it, but it's going to be a pass. Pressure's brought off the end by number 35, Toby Miller. Jed Scott's in the cover. It's going to be an incomplete pass. Toby Miller came and just brought the pressure, which rushed the throw right there to make it an incomplete pass. Way to get off that end right there, Toby, and bring the pressure.
3rd and 10.
It's going to be 3rd and 10. 5:41 to go in the third quarter. If you're just tuning in, scores 28-14 Evangel. Here we go. They're the same formation. They got the wide receivers on the far side instead of this side. Ball's right in the midfield. We send them in somewhat motion. It's going to be a handoff up the middle. We're going to miss a tackle and then finally bring them down, but not after a big run. And Evangel first down. Jed Scott makes the tackle. Man.
The goal for the Rush is a first down for the Lightning. At the Patriots.
Ball's going to be on the 27-yard line. And those holes, Sean, them holes really been open. And we've got to fill those gaps, close those gaps. And I don't know if our eyes were just on the quarterback. He's run the ball so much. They're in that I formation, just a power run right here. It's going to be a handoff. And just on that left side right there, just a hole opened up and gain of about 6 yards. Tackle on the play, I think number 13, Gabriel Decker.
Yeah, their offensive line's doing a great job opening up some lanes for those guys to run through. You can see it just on that play, even though it only got a couple yards. You consistently get those yards. I mean, that's how you win a ball game.
Yeah.
You know, even if you just had that alone.
Said 6, I was way off. It's only 4 yards. It's
Yeah.
second and 6. But still,
Yep.
4 yards, 4 yards, 3
Yeah.
yards.
That's a first down.
That kills you. Kills the clock.
Every two and a half plays, right?
Yeah. So same power formation, just a handoff, same exact hole, exact same play. Man, he's going to be right there at the first down marker. It looks like he's going to be just short. Number 13, Gabriel Decker, was on the play. It's 3rd and inches. 3rd and inches. It's just barely short of the first down.
For the Lightning.
I imagine it's going to be the same thing right here. I mean, you just run it 2 times in a row and you picked up 9 yards. I'd do the same thing over again. I mean, that hole is massive over there. We got to fill that gap.
Left by the 9, Eli Black. Brought down by multiple Patriots defenders.
It's a handoff and a run for the first down. Short game, but enough to pick up the first down. Ball's going to be on the 14-yard line, 1st and 10. We got to dig our heels in right here. We got to get tough, bend but don't break kind of defense right here, and not give up the score. Keep it within 2 scores. It's going to be 1st and 10 right here. Man, they've handed the ball off to the running backs in this drive. Eli Black really hadn't kept it. They've back in that power formation, just eating the clock. There's 2 minutes and 55 seconds to count in the 3rd quarter, and we jumped. They jumped. They did a hard count, and we jumped offsides. It's going to be offsides. Be a 5-yard penalty. It's going to be 1st and 5 from the 9-yard line.
First down, 5 yards for the Lightning. For the Patriots 9.
Somebody's got to be a leader right here. Somebody's got to step up right here. We looked like we were counted out against Lighthouse, and then Jagger Scott came in, and I don't know if you remember, made that strip fumble, and it was a total momentum shift. We need one of those plays where somebody is a leader and makes a play right here. Same power formation. See if they run it in that same gap. You're going to run it up the middle, met by a host of SCA players. Looks like 33 Lawton Kern was the first one in there. Sam Terry looked like he might have been in there. Gabriel Finney was in there. No, it wasn't Sam Terry. Sorry, that was Gabriel Finney in there. Gabriel Finney was in there. Lawton Kern was the first one in there. It was a gain of no gain. It looks like it's going to be 2nd and 5. That's the kind of play we need right there, Sean. Somebody like that to step up. 33, Lawton Kern steps up right there, makes a play.
Yeah.
And we have another guy step up right here, make a play.
We needed that. That's right when we need it too, right? I mean, we're getting close to the goal line here.
The same I formation. They're just playing power football, running the clock. And they've wasted 5 minutes on this drive. Hard count and got us off sides.
Flag on the play.
Man, we are so anxious right now, Sean, to try to make a play and blow this up. And we're just biting on that live feed. I mean, biting on that hard count right there.
The penalty is 1st and goal for the Lightning. For the Patriots 2.
It's going to be 1st and goal from the 4.
Try to make it go full speed. Can't figure out a little bit.
Here we go. 1st and goal from the 4, minute 14. I think they got the ball shot with 6 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. They have eaten 6 minutes, 5 minutes off the clock. Just a quarterback sneak up the middle where he picks up right down to the goal line. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Man, that's I formation we've really struggled with.
Yeah.
We kind of struggled with that power football, that I formation against Lighthouse. That was really was our kryptonite, and they've went to this formation right here.
You know, it's really nothing new, too. I mean, I saw both teams do this last year.
Yeah.
I remember watching different games with Evangel and Lighthouse. Both of them love that powerhouse I formation football. And if it's effective, then keep doing it. It's a sure way, especially when you get down on the goal line.
Yeah. I wouldn't imagine, but that's all we're going to see from here on out with this drive. Quarterback keep. He goes around off the left side right there, and he brings it in. Touchdown, Evangel. It's going to make your score 34 to 14. 16 seconds to go in the third quarter. Yeah, they ate 6 minutes off that clock in that third quarter.
Yeah.
And they just completely controlled that third quarter just by 3 yards, 4 yards, 3 yards, 5 yards. Man, just slowly, methodically drove the ball down the field. And that I formation, that power football, we just kind of gotten blown off the ball and hadn't filled gaps, and makes your score 34-14. 16 seconds to go in the third quarter. I'm surprised they're not in it again. Ball's on the 2.5 yard line right here. It's going to be a little pass. It was a play action pass and incomplete with pressure. It looks like Gabriel Finney brought pressure on the play. And, man, we talked about Coach Tim and how well he's called this game. I would not have called that play right there. I'm not the coach. I'm over here on the side. I have just run the ball in out formation all the way down the field, and you have not stopped me. I'm doing the same thing right there. I'm not getting fancy, pretty. Anyways.
You know, when you got a little bit of a buffer, though, you kind of can play, whatever you want to play. We're talking about that's a 20-point difference there.
Yeah.
20-point difference at this point.
34-14. Still got 16 seconds here. Entire fourth quarter. Man, we can get back in this thing. We've got to make some stops defensively, though. That drive is very demoralizing. We need a big play. We need something right here to ignite the team and get some energy right here back to our side. Gabriel Decker deep on the kick. He booms it. He's going to step up. This is the first one he's going to be able to field tonight. He's calling kind of directing traffic. Dances around. There's a flag. He runs into about 3 guys where he brings the ball up to about the 17-yard line. But there is a flag.
Flag on the play.
Did a little too much dancing on that one. Just need to hit the hole and go. And
he's got those moves like Jagger.
He was trying to
Jagger.
He was trying to direct and block, telling us to hey, go pick him up, and create a hole. Yeah. And sometimes you just got to go hit those holes.
Yeah, he's super fast, right?
Yeah.
That's one of his opposite characteristics in this season is just being someone who can he's so shifty, can just get down the field and just shake people out of their shoes. But Evangel Lightning's got a lot of talent on their side too, so he's probably not used to seeing these guys come at him so fast that he's got to get downfield.
Well, he shifted and shimmied a little bit, and it looked like he was about to get out of it, and I was going to eat my words, but
right. You hope
we're taking a shot. Oh, man. Elijah was brought down on the play, hitting the backfield. The call, I think, was holding. We had the ball on the 9-yard line, neglected the run. And Elijah just got hit in the backfield, lost a big loss. Ball's going to be on the 2-yard line, 2 or 3 yard line. It's going to make it 2nd and 16. That's going to be the end of the third quarter. We got 12 minutes, Sean. You got to put something together right here.
Yeah, for sure.
$34-14. 12 minutes to go. The way they just ate that third quarter up, and they just completely ate the entire third quarter up. And so we've got to score. We've got to get some stops right here. That's right, Mr. Obvious. But we got to go the length of the field.
Right.
We got to go 78 yards right here, starting the fourth quarter. Second and 16. Ball's on the 2. Even at the point, it's like, man, you're on the 2-yard line. and you risk a safety if you drop back and get a holding in the end zone. They've had pressure on Elijah consistently tonight. Or are you going to try to run the ball right here and just get us out at the same time? It's like, man, you at this point you gotta take shots. You gotta try to score. You gotta try to win, and you can't just play conservative. Here we go. We got 3 wide receivers set. Elijah just the defensive end just came off untouched and blew up the play. We got a safety.
With the tackle in the end zone.
And man, it's gonna make your score 36-14. Tell you what, Sean, man, they're good. Evangel's good. They're really good.
Yeah, that's a tough play right there. You know.
So it's going to be a kickoff from the 15. So it's going to be a free kick from the 15-yard line because of the safety on the 80-yard field. So, man, you know, Sean, we've come out here, we've got hit in the mouth. When everything goes wrong, when everything goes good, it's hard to make adjustments. Right?
Yep.
And so, honestly, if you're going to get hit in the mouth, now's the time to get hit in the mouth.
Right.
Where you can make the adjustments for the playoffs, and you can make the adjustments for nationals. Coach, they're going to be watching this film. They've got a month to prepare to possibly have to play Evangel again in the championship game in the playoffs. They're going to be ready, you know. After they come back and watch this film, they're going to make adjustments. And we grew a lot from the Lighthouse game. We grew a lot from the Freedom game. And I believe we're going to grow a lot from this game. We kicked it, and they're going to be able to take it out. And he's got some space. We missed a tackle, and he's going to cut it down to the outside. And Ted Scott's finally going to bring him down at about the 2-yard line, right where we had a ball before the safety. That's the second special teams big play that they've had. And, man, we didn't contain the outside right there. We gave up the outside and kind of didn't force him back up in the middle. You know, that outside guy, we got to push him back in the middle. And where we got some more guys, we got some more help. We actually had a shot to make a tackle over here about the 35-yard line. We missed the tackle. They're going to go in that I formation right here. I imagine it's just going to be a quarterback keeper, just a handoff to the running back right here. Yeah, a little handoff to the running back. Big hole, and he's going to take it in for an Evangel touchdown.
For a touchdown.
And the boys have fought hard. You know, the score is starting to look a little lopsided, Sean.
Yeah.
And, you know, when you get deflated, that last drive they put together, it'll deflate a team, right? You know, and then you come out and you get sacked twice, and you just feel the energy has left for us tonight, you know?
Yeah.
It's almost like, okay, we're going to have to lick our wounds on this one and go back to work and get a lot better and watch some film and figure out how to stop this I formation. And they ran the I formation right there. The quarterback got tripped up. And it's no good. It's going to make it 42-14 with 11 minutes and 38 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. And, Sean, we said this team is good. We said this team is good coming into this game. And their record does not show how good they really are.
Right.
Now, I wonder if we came into this game a little too confident and I don't want to say overlooking them because we had this game circled, right? We wanted this game. We've had no real answers for them. Offensively, we had a couple of drives, but we really hadn't had any.
We hadn't seen a lot of, careless mistakes. I just think, we're just playing at a really high level of football right now, and they're just coming out on top. But that momentum, like you talk about, does play a big part. We've had a couple times where we could have scored and pushed it on the into the end zone, and we weren't able to capitalize. And that's at times that's lost momentum.
We got a flag. It's going to be offsides, the kickoff, sure. It was just onside kick and went out of bounds. We're going to have good field position taken over. And the physicality up front is where we've struggled. You know, Freedom had that physicality up front. The Lighthouse, they had the physicality up front. And now tonight, Evangelist brought the physicality up front. And we've really struggled with that physicality on the front. And, man, this is one of those, man, you get hit in the mouth, but it's like, okay, we gotta get better. We gotta fight and keep working and practice and keep getting better. And so, so it's gonna be a legal kick. We chose to make them re-kick. The ball's gonna be spotted on the 25-yard line. Ball's gonna be spotted on the 25. And they're going to be re-kicking. We got Jed Scott deep as the return man. He boots it, and it's going to drop in and roll out of in bounds. Man, the ball looked like it was going out of bounds. Jed was going to give him an illegal kick. We were going to get the ball up 25. And, you know, when the ball just doesn't bounce your way, you're talking about inches from hitting that white line. That's one of these games where the ball just has not our way. Man. And we're going to take over at the 9-yard line.
That's happened a couple times this game. The ball just has its mind on its own.
Man,
right?
really, really unlucky, Sean. Man, you can't blame Jed on that because you know they had guys coming.
You get chewed out if you catch it or touch it before it goes out, and then in that case, it's like
a ground ball that the third baseman lets roll to try to go foul, and it never goes foul. That's exactly what just happened. Here we go. A different formation. We're going to hand it off to Jagger, where he's just going to come up the middle, pick up of a couple. He gains one. It's going to make it 2nd and 9. 11:24 to go in the fourth quarter.
Gain of a couple on the play will be 2nd and 8 for the Patriots from their 12.
So here we go. We've got coaches are going to learn a lot from this game. Not just the players, but the coaches are going to learn a lot from this. With a tight end release, oh man, Elijah's going to keep it and kick up quite a few yards, where he's going to get hit and brought out of bounds at the sideline. Looks like he's going to gain of about 8 or 9 yards. It's going to make it 3rd and 1. It was a tight end release. I don't know if you saw that, Sean. Jed released, and that's the second time that middle official has made the tackle on the play almost.
Oh, did he?
He got in the way Jed hit him the same play. There it is, just overthrown out of the reach of Jed. But no, the middle official he was right there. He's in his space. Jed just happened to run right where he was at. And that was why Elijah kept it on the last play, scrambled and picked up 8 or 9 yards. We ran it again. Jed was open. We just threw it out of the reach of Jed. So it's going to bring up 4th and 1. So we got Jagger Scott lined up Wildcat. I'm sure it's going to be a power run from Jagger Scott. And that's exactly what it is. It's going to pick up the first down and stop the clock to move the chains. It's going to be first down. Ball's going to be on the 21-yard line.
21.
So we're in that double tight end set, same formation. Elijah's going under center. We don't see these too often. And looked like it was a bad snap, but handoff's a lot of turn. He's got to the outside. He's got a lot of space. And he's finally brought down after about a 15-yard gain. And an FCA first down.
Resulted play the first down for the Patriots.
I saw on that last play, Jagger met one of the linebackers right at the line of scrimmage there, and had a really good block.
those type of things that make big plays. It's when guys are unselfish, just like Coach Scott said, and are willing to go block even when they're not getting the ball.
That's right.
So here we go. Same formation, the double tight end set. We're going to run a reverse to Jed. He's got some grass over here. We've got a high tackle who's going to be slung out of bounds, but not until a gain of an 11 yards and an SCA first down. Clock's going to stop the chains.
Also play the first down for the Patriots on the Lightning 35.
9:30 and counting in the fourth quarter. Here we go. Ball spotted on the 35-yard line. SCA's moving. Two tight end set. Elijah under center. We got Lawton and Jagger in the backfield. It's going to be a handoff to Lawton Curran. And, man, he cuts it back, and he makes something out of nothing. There is a flag out of the play. Actually gets back to the line of scrimmage. And there's going to be a couple flags on the play. I'm sure we're going to have holding on the play. Back is up 10 yards. Just as we got something going, Sean, get behind the chains.
Yep.
Yeah, holding. So we really hadn't gone out under center much. I don't know if you saw right in front of us, that exchange looked a little awkward. And the handoff to Lawton, because of the exchange from center to quarterback, was not the best handoff. And Lawton just was able to get it and not get blown up, lose yards, and get back to the line of scrimmage. But there was holding, backed us up 10 yards.
Yeah, I mean, you can almost count on both hands how many times I've seen him go under center, right?
Yeah.
Out of the whole season.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I'm sure these guys, coaches are working up something over there, trying something different, and trying to shake it up a little bit to see maybe if there's something that'll break loose.
Well, that double tight end set's actually been there. You know what I mean? We've had some pretty good success with it. Handoff to Jagger, cuts it back, bounces it to the outside, and just physical run. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage. A gain of about 10 yards. It's going to be second and 10. So we had holding on first. It's going to be second and 10.
Gain of 10 on the play brings up the second and 10.
8:25 to go. We do have a sense of urgency. Kind of breaking the huddle kind of quick. Here we go under shotgun formation. He'll drop back to pass. He'll throw it to Jed. Man, that's just the way the game's gone. Just off the fingertips of Jed Scott. And it's like we've had multiple. It's just right there, but it's just off the fingertips. And I feel like that's kind of been the way the game has gone. It's just been off the fingertips in so many areas. That ball that, fell in, that Jed let go on the 9-yard line that you think was rolling out, it's just not quite what we, trick formation. We're going to send Jagger in motion. He's going to come back this way. Elijah's going to keep it and go the other way. And just the defensive end just came off and made great containment right there. As Elijah's hit the line of scrimmage, it's going to be 4th and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings it a 4th and 10 for the Patriots. From the line.
7 minutes and 53 seconds to go. It'd be really nice to score right here, just to make it a little bit more respectable.
Yeah.
Give us something to go home and hold our heads on and to work on and to be able to move forward with,
Yeah,
so we got trips
the line
again.
is, they're not letting up right now, so it'd be good to put some points on the board right here.
Yeah, they got 4 down linemen. They got the middle linebacker. They got 3 guys in coverage over here. Looks like we're going to run the screen pass. It's going to be a fake screen pass. Go route to Jagger and just throws it up. And Ben Davis, number 3, was in on coverage. And incomplete pass. And it's going to be a turnover on downs. And Evangel's going to take over from the 35-yard line. Sean, I would be surprised if I saw anything except that power out I formation set right here.
Right.
And just try to run it down the throat and run the clock. I mean, they ran 6 minutes in the third quarter off the clock just off that I formation.
Right.
Power football. And we look tired. We look gassed. We look just beat. And yeah. Oh, they're actually in shotgun formation. I'm sure we got a timeout SCA. We didn't have the right number of players on the field. Ash Foreman came in late. I hadn't seen Gabriel Decker in the last series or this series, he wasn't back on the kick return, and Ash Foreman came in. He runs corner for Gabriel, so I'm sure he wasn't aware that he was coming in on that. It's usually Gabriel Decker. I'm wondering if Gabriel got banged up or something a couple drives ago, because he wasn't on that. It was on the, actually, Eddie, I wonder if it was on that kick. That was the last time I saw him. Kick, where he kind of danced around a little bit. So anyways, we called timeout to get 8 guys on the field. They were actually in that shotgun formation where they send the guy in motion and run Eli Black from the following the lead block by the running back. They were in that formation. That kind of looked like the play they were about to run. Let's see if they go back in that formation. Ash Foreman is in. So actually they got 3. Oh, they're going to the spreads formation right here where they're going to run Eli Black in the middle. They got 4 wide receivers, 2 on each side. They're going to send a man in motion. Sure, it's just a Eli Black run in the middle.
I mean, you called it, right?
Yeah. He's got a lot of green grass. We missed a tackle, missed another tackle, and he cuts it back, and we just look gassed.
Yeah.
We're not breaking down. We're just lunging. We're slow getting up on the field. And we're just, and they have just come out and hit us in the mouth. And they have beat us down physically in this game. And just, man, we're going to have to get back to work and learn from this.
Yep.
You can lose or you can learn. And, man, historically, this is our best season ever, right? We're 8-0 coming into this game. 3-0 in conference. We've never been the 2 seed. We're going to be hosting the first round of the playoffs. This game was really for the 1 seed, right? You want to be the 1 seed playing the 4 seed. We're going to be the 2 seed playing East Central is going to be who we're playing the first round. East Central has locked the 3 seed up. Evangel is going to be playing either Ezekiel or Lighthouse for the 4 seed. Actually, we match up better against East Central than we do Lighthouse if Lighthouse were to be that 4 seed. So I don't say it's necessarily a bad thing. If you're going to get hit in the mouth, get hit in the mouth in the regular season and learn from it. And so that's what we got to do in this. We got to learn. We got to get back, watch the film, watch what we did wrong. Our linemen are going to have to our defensive linemen are going to have to take some pride and say, man, I got my butt kicked in this game and got pushed off the ball. And they're going to have to say the next time we face Evangel, you're not going to beat me. That's right. And it's going to take a whole unit like that where it says, you know what, y'all hit us in the mouth, but it's not going to happen again.
Right. You always told the players, you're going to get beat at times in life, but it's how you respond, when those things don't go your way.
Yeah.
I think that's where we are right now tonight after this game. Like you said, it's going to go back to the trenches on the practice field.
Yeah.
And we're going to work, and we're going to study, and we're going to come back, bigger, better, and stronger.
Yeah, so exactly how you respond to this, right? You've been the bully that's hit people in the mouth, and now you're getting bullied. And it's like, okay, all right, you got me.
Yep.
Round 1, you got me. The real round that matters is round 2 in the championship.
That's right. That's right.
And so, I would rather win the championship game and lose this one.
That's right.
And learn from it. And so Evangel is actually, Eli Black's going to keep and dive into the end zone and be another touchdown for Evangel. But Evangel has done everything right in this game. Has really dominated this game. And so you go back to the film for Evangel coming if we make, we're pending play them in the championship, right? And it's like, what do you learn for them and what do you grow for if you're Evangel? You really don't, right? Because you just dominated. SCA, you got a lot to work on. And so that's to our advantage, coming into matchup number 2, pending we play them in the championship.
Right.
So they're lining up to go for 2, scores 48-14, 4 minutes and 42 seconds to go in the ball game. It's just a little toss and Mitt, and he's going to stretch it over the goal line and get in. Elijah Bailey was right there and hit him as he came around in, but he just was able to stretch the ball out and get it over the line, making the score 50-14. And man, it's gonna be a long ride home for the guys. And I hate this for the seniors. But like I said, literally this was just for the wins. That's it.
Yeah.
And for the perfect season.
Yeah.
Man, we've got nothing to be ashamed of as in our season that we've had this year.
Yeah. I mean, it's like you said earlier. This is as long as I've been coaching, which has only been 3 years, involved with the program. This is definitely the best team I've seen that we've had so far. So we've come so far, and I just think we're just going to have to grow from this.
Yeah, you got to grow. You got to go back and watch the film. You got to look in the mirror, and when you go back, I know Coach Jeff Miller really gets on them about watching film. I'm sure this film will be up ASAP, right, in the huddle, and they'll be going back watching it. And at this point, individually, every player has to go back and look in the mirror and evaluate themselves and say, how many times did I get beat? That ball did roll out of bounds that time. Jet Scott was deep to return it, and it's going to be a legal kick, and ball's going to come out to the 25-yard line, where we're going to take over. 4 minutes and 42 seconds to go on the clock. But Coach Jeff Miller is going to be on them about going back and watching film, right?
Oh, yeah, sure.
This is where you learn, right? The classroom.
Honestly, I think if they would just watch the live stream again and listen to all the commentating and the play-by-play by you, I think they would learn a lot. So I think they'll be watching this, and they'll be watching what we've got in huddle, and I mean, even going back and looking at some previous film, there's definitely some things. But, I'm big on counting your wins and your losses play-by-play. So if you're a lineman and you're out there and
Jagger Scott just breaking all the tackles, showing who he is, and he takes it down to the 5-yard line. Jagger Scott bounced off about 2 guys right there. And, man, Jagger Scott is just a monster. You know who he runs like?
Who's that?
I got to give another comparison. I gave a comparison last week, right?
Who's this?
Did you watch Thursday Night Football with the Giants?
I did not watch that game.
Look, Cam Scatterbo, right? That rookie running back for the Giants is Jagger Scott. Jagger Scott's Cam in the making.
There you go.
So, anyways, you said they were going to come back and watch the live feed, right? And guys, man, y'all do hold your heads up, man. We've had an incredible season. Everything we've accomplished and everything that we want to accomplish is still in front of us. A handoff to Lawton Kern, where he's met by a host of Evangel linemen and just drove back for a loss of about 4 or 5 yards. But everything that we want to accomplish, Sean, is still in front of us. Of course, we wanted a perfect season, right? As we got to 8-0, we got to 5-0, 6-0. You start eyeing that perfect season, well, then you get that target on your back, and everybody circles you. And you get everybody's best. And that's what happened tonight. We got Evangel's best, right? And so here's the thing. You learn from it, you grow, and everything that we still really want to accomplish. We want to win a championship, right? And then we want to go to Panama City and win nationals. All of that is still on the table for us to do.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And
then that plays like we just had, right, with Jagger Scott making that run. That's what I've seen all season. We just got to find that. I mean, look at Elijah right now. I mean,
Elijah Bailey,
look at the momentum coming off of him.
And just brings it into the end zone. Man, Elijah Bailey, just the quarterback draw, he broke a tackle, shifted a little bit, and brought it right into the house for an SCA touchdown. And we got playmakers, right? We've got playmakers. We came out, we got hit in the mouth. And, man, we're going to learn, we're going to grow, we're going to get better from this. And these guys can go toe-to-toe with Evangel any day. It just wasn't our day today. Scores 50-20. Extra point on the way by Braden Jerkins. I'm going to say it after the kick. Kicks down, is up, and it is Mr. Automatic. 8 for 8 in the last game, 3 for 3 in this game on extra points.
That's not a bad nickname, Mr. Automatic.
Mr.
Right?
Automatic is what we're going to call Braden Jerkins, because that is what he is when he lines up to kick. Here we go, 21-50, 3 minutes and 6 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. You know what else we haven't had? We haven't had a bye.
Yeah.
This is our 9th game in a row.
Yeah.
A lot of football.
We have one this coming
week. We got a bye week. We get to rest up. We get to heal up. And then we get to come back to work and play Stewart County at home.
Yeah.
I feel like we hadn't had a home game in a month. It was like, it's been a while since we've had a home game. And so in 2 weeks, we'll be back at home against Stewart County to heal up, rest up. And I know coming into this game, you know, Elijah Bailey didn't practice, I think, two or 3 days coming into this where he had an ankle injury. He was just banged up from Jacksonville Christian last week. An onside kick.
Got it that time. He recovered himself.
That's my boy.
We've been talking about that for how long?
What a kick right there by Braden Jerkins, Mr. Automatic, at there on the recovery. You know, kicks, he gave somebody else the opportunity to recover it, and they didn't, so he just said, I'll go recover it myself.
I know exactly where I'm kicking it, but at what speed. I think I'll just go chase it myself.
So, 21-50, and here we go. Let's see if we can put another drive together right here. We're running the trips. We got 3 wide receivers on this side. We got Ash Foreman, Jed Scott, Jagger Scott, Elijah Bailey at quarterback. We got timeout SCA as we only got 7 guys on the field. We got 3 linemen, and I'm glad that Coach Jeff saw that, because if not, that play would have been blown up from the start. That would have not been good playing 7-on-8 right there.
Yeah.
Man, if you look right there, just running off the field like Jed Scott, like, guys are banged up. 9 games of physical football. We're ready for a break, you know. We're ready to hit that bye week and get better, learn from this, come back to Stewart County.
Oh, yeah.
So, man, offensively, we're not going to hit our average. Defensively, we didn't hit our average defensively tonight. It just shows you how good this team is, how good Evangel is. And, man, this is the part of the season we want to really start. We hit our bye week, and we learn and we grow, and we start to hit our stride going forward. Here we go. We got 8 guys out there now. 4 linemen. I'm not sure which lineman wasn't out there. We got 4 linemen out there now. Same formation. We're in the trench formation. Elijah Bailey's going to keep it. Go around outside. Brandon Bell downfield blocking. And Elijah Bailey's just on a big run right there. And he takes it for about 20 yards or so and picking up the SCA first down. Brandon Bell was out there lead blocking on that play. I mean, he was 10 yards downfield blocking. That's the second time I've seen Brandon Bell downfield blocking like that.
Right.
You know,
I mean, you just see the talent and speed by Elijah. When he took off of that ball, he had some blockers, but
yeah, he's quick. Hand off
quick.
to Jagger Scott. Jagger Scott's going to bounce it to the outside. He's going to be brought out of bounds after a gain of about 2 yards. It's going to make it 2nd and 8. We got 2 minutes and 20 seconds and counting.
On the play, 2nd and 7 for the Patriots at the Lightning 15.
Elijah Bailey steps in, throws the screen past Ash Foreman, and just can't quite hang on to it. And Elijah Bailey was hit right as he was throwing that. That's those kind of things right there that I'm talking about. Man, we shouldn't be getting hit on a screen pass like that. Our linemen have got to just take pride right there on that line, and you got to beat your man right there. And I don't know who got beat on that, but somebody got beat on that play, and so here we go. It's going to make it 3rd and 8. We got Caden Greer checking in the game. It looks like Jed's checked out. He's banged up. Handoff, and going to drop it. It looks like we got Lawton Curran. I'm not sure if it was the handoff or if it was just not the right. We've taken Elijah Bailey out. We got Seaburn Ketchum checking in at quarterback. We got Caden Greer checking in at wide receiver. I see Henry Sermon coming in on the field, and Jagger Scott's coming off. You see Jagger limping a little bit coming off. We got bringing in some of the backups now. Lawton Curran's coming off. And maybe we're going to kick a field goal. So we're lining up for a field goal. Okay, that's why we see so many subs maybe, right? But, I mean, Seaburn Ketchum wasn't in the game on that. Okay, the ball is on the 21-yard line. It's going to make it a 38-yard field goal. Kick is up, and he nailed that thing. It would have probably been a 50-yard kick.
Yeah, that was a great kick.
Mr. Right there. What a kick right there. That was right in the middle of 38. And he kicks it with ease. I really think he probably could have kicked that for 45, 50 yards.
Yeah.
And it was right down the middle. What a kick right there by Braden Jerkins, Mr. Automatic. These are things you can hold your head on. You look at those kind of things, it's like, man.
That's actually 23, right?
We had 21.
We were 21?
Braden
Okay.
had missed a extra point.
Okay.
So he's been perfect, 3 for 3 on extra points. He's 24, the field goal. So that's 24 to 50. So here we go. Braden Jerkins. He's been the spotlight player for us tonight. He's recovered an onside kick. He just nailed that field goal. Braden's played a great game. He had that run from the reverse, from the tight end spot. Here we go. Let's see what we got right here. He's going, same onside kick. And we fell on it, but I don't think it went 10 yards. We got the ball. I don't know if they touched it. I don't see a flag. And so if there's no flag, it's got to be our ball. We recovered it. But I don't think it went 10 yards. I don't. Look at it. Oh, Ash had that ball. Am I crazy?
Oh.
Right, it did go 10.
Looks like
We're saying Evangel recovered that. It looked like we had the ball. I didn't see Evangel with it. There was no flag. It didn't go 10 yards. I don't know if they touched it. But either way, 50 seconds, they're going to take a knee, victory formation, and get us out of here. It's going to be 50 to 24. And they may have to do one more snap, and that'll be it. And their student section over here was just chanting overrated. And I saw a couple of our players look at them, and they were jumping. And if that's not motivation, right?
Yeah.
So you come out, you get hit in the mouth, and your student section taunts you like that. Like, let's go to the film room. Let's go to the practice field. Let's put some work in. Let's get better.
Yeah, it's going to be. It's a great week to have an off week, right?
Yeah.
Bye week. So.
I mean, we got guys banged up. Lawton's kind of limping off the field a little bit, but I feel he limps. No matter, I think if he's just walking normally, he limps at this point. You got Jed that's beat up. You got Gabriel that's beat up. Jagger was limping. Elijah's coming off of an injury. Man, this bye week is going to come at the perfect time for us to be able to heal up, rest up, learn, watch some film, get better, look in the mirror, evaluate ourselves. And I would bet there was a significant growth after the Lighthouse game. There was a significant growth after the Freedom game. And I would bet money there's going to be a significant growth after the game tonight, Sean.
Yeah, for sure.
And so that's your score, 50-24. Evangel put it to us tonight. But, everything, like I said, Sean, everything that we still want is ahead of us. The playoffs, the championship, nationals, all of it's still ahead of us.
Yeah. I mean, it's tough to come here tonight and lose a ball game. There had to be a loser. Somebody had to lose, but you got to just bounce back,
Yeah.
Life is going to hit you in the mouth sometimes, and you just got to bounce back, you got to get back up. So it's a good thing we've got an off week because, like I said, we got some guys that are banged up, and we've learned some things tonight. I'm sure the coaches and the players will come back and review the film and look at their each individual positions and look at what they what they did good and what they did bad, and then
this game, right? You know, Jed Scott. I have not seen one man that can cover him. He had 2 yards on his corner every play.
Yeah.
Right. So there's a highlight. Braden Jerkins, the onside kick. That's,
Yeah.
He kicked that one that he recovered. Beautiful, right? He kicked a 38-yard field goal. Jagger Scott bouncing off tackles, taking the big run, right? We had the interception we had, by Gabriel Decker. We had Jed Scott's big touchdown that he did catch, right? We had the catch. I think he caught it that they called incomplete off the guy's helmet.
Right.
I still think he caught that.
Yeah. That would have been, what, a 50-yard catch or something?
It's an 80-yard field, so I don't know, maybe 40 yards. I don't know.
It just looked big.
It just looks, either way, it was a big play. You know, there's a lot that we can hold our head on, right? We stopped Eli Black in the second half for the most part. He didn't really run all over us like he did in the first half, right? We learned from that. There's some things that we can hold our heads on and say, okay, we did this good. And then there's some things that say, man, we got our butt kicked.
Yeah.
Right? We had that one play where we were confused on coverage, right? When they ran the running back out of the backfield. We didn't pick up the running back.
Yeah.
We watched that, okay?
Yeah.
We learned from that, right? We had some gaps where we didn't fill gaps, and they were able to just gash us.
I think the one that really hurt right at the beginning was, on the kickoff, right? We did an onside kick and left the lane wide open apparently on the sideline.
Yeah.
So that was
that
hurt.
They had 2 special teams, big kick plays, right? They had the one right here on this near side where they brought it down to the 2-yard line. They had the one on the far side where they returned it for a touchdown. I mean, that's not even making their offense work at all, special teams. So it's like, okay, let's look at special teams. How do we fix those mistakes, right? What do we do? Both of them were on the outside. Our outside guy gave up the outside. And so, man, there's things we can look at in this game. The coaches are going to go back. I would imagine Coach Jeff Miller's probably already got the live feed pulled up, watching it right now in the huddle over there. And as quick as he is about getting back on the film and learning from what we did good and what we did wrong.
Yeah.
And so I guarantee you with this coaching staff that we've got this year, they will learn from this game.
Yeah, for sure.
And I guarantee you, they will implement that in practice.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I guarantee one more thing, we will grow from this game.
That's right. Yeah, I mean, it's you just gotta. It's gonna take a little while to put some ice on this, and but come Monday, it's gonna be a rough Monday. I'm just gonna tell you.
Yeah, it's gonna be a long drive home.
I've been there as a player and I've been there as a coach, and what's coming
Monday. Oof.
But sometimes that's what you need. You need this kind of game. And we've said this. I think I remember this last year. You kind of, like you said a minute ago earlier, you want to lose this game.
Yeah.
You don't want to lose the one in the playoffs.
Right.
So if there's a game to lose, I would choose this one.
Right.
Over that one.
Yeah.
So it's only up from here, right? I mean,
yeah.
you can learn from this and move. This is not the end of the football season, right? I mean,
yeah. So I will say, those guys wearing those white uniforms, man, they just laid it on the field.
Oh yeah.
We got beat tonight, right?
Yeah.
It happens. In life, you get beat.
Yeah. You can give it your all. I mean, every bit that you have in you, and you will still get beat at times in life.
And you have choices. Right. You can lay down and just stay beat, or you can get up and say, you know what, it's not going to happen to me again.
Not going to happen again.
I'm going to learn from this.
Yep.
And so this is one of those learning moments. It's going to hurt. Players, man, they wanted this one. They really did.
Yeah.
It's going to hurt. They're going to go home with heavy hearts tonight, banged up bodies, and but I guarantee you they're going to come back strong.
Yeah, for sure.
If something doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger, right?
That's right. says some pop artist. I was just thinking more of the spiritual parallel here of just football has such a parallel with life, and I think what it does a great job of take all the hardship, all the struggles, all the emotion, all the the discipline, all the pain that life will bring you. This almost kind of puts it in a pot, right there, and you get all of those at one time almost. I mean, these guys are grinding week in, week out, practice, and they come out here in a game, and there's no letting up. You have to hit it, and you've got the emotion of it, you got the physicality of it, and then after giving all that, sometimes you still lose.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so you got to ask, what is the bigger lesson here? And
Yeah.
I think we're at that moment right now. With after this game, is what is the bigger lesson here? Is you've given it your all, you've done your best, you put in the work, you poured your heart into it, you
Yeah.
poured your soul into it, you've prayed, you've kind of done all the right things, right? Well, there's got to be a bigger purpose, and I think, like we alluded to, like you're alluding earlier, sometimes you need this so
Yeah.
that you can grow and get better.
Yeah.
And that's the parallel of life.
Yeah.
I think we've
right.
all had those moments, and some of us live them through in the moment.
Yeah.
But folks listening, I know, might be in a moment right now for others listening. So this is that time where you ask yourself, all right, how do I get better? How do I come back from this? How do I grow from this? And just pour it all out there, right? So it's going to be exciting to see where the players grow and learn from this, with the coaches grow and learn. I'm sure there's, from both coaches and players, there's a lot to take from tonight, and just kind of looking forward to the rest of the season here and see how much more we can grow, because we've already had that growth. We've seen it from the beginning of the season where we are now. Imagine
Right.
what that's going to look like
Yep.
playing a very tough opponent.
Yeah.
I mean, you can play easy opponents all day long, and it may not get better.
Right.
But when you play that tough guy, that's what's going to make you better.
That's exactly
If you got the right heart coming into it and coming out of it, I think that's where we are. So
Yeah. I agree.
I see all the coaches and everybody circled with it right now, and I'm sure they're sharing some of the same sentiment that we are now.
I hear your coach coming out, and that's the good thing about sports. That's the good thing about football, right? You come out there and you put your body on the line, you're physical, and your coach comes out right there. Where I hear you just a second ago talking about, life, the bigger picture, your walk with Christ, right? Sometimes you may go through a season where it seems tough and strong. God, where are you, right? But it's like, man, you just got to pick yourself up. You got to keep walking. You got to keep being with perseverance, right?
Yeah.
And that's kind of where we're at. That's where sometimes in your walk in life and with Christianity, it's a marathon, right?
Yep, it is.
So we're running a marathon, and tonight was a speed bump in the road.
Yep.
Pick yourselves up.
Yep. Just take it day by day and do your best and surrender all to God, and you'll see what He can do with it, right?
Yeah.
So I think that's where we are tonight, and I think like you said, these guys can hold their head up high, and they all gave a great effort out there, and kudos to Evangel Lightning tonight.
Man, it's a great game. And
Coach Tim, and then
great
look how many coaches they have. These guys have been doing this for a long time. They put a lot of effort into it. It's not easy, and kudos to them coming out here and playing a great game tonight.
Yeah, I don't know if we even talked about this facility that we're at. This is Evangel's facility. It's Evangel's facility. Like, there's a huge, massive facility with a football field, with the baseball field. They've been around softball field. The softball field's different than the baseball field. And I'm looking around at all the different facilities, the gymnasium they have. It's massive. I don't even know how many acres of property that just this sporting complex that is Evangels is on, And so it's like, man, these guys have been doing this for, I don't know, 1,000 years. And so.
Seems that way, doesn't it?
Yeah. So,
I actually just really appreciate the scaffolding we've had tonight up here, being up high.
Right. And so, yeah. So it's like, yeah. They have arrived. They've arrived. One day, it wasn't today.
Yep.
One day, maybe in a month, SDA is going to knock them off that throne.
That's right.
All right, guys, that's it.
Man,
it's been a great stream. We had the couple of little the stream early.
Yeah, we'll call them mishaps.
A little mishaps.
Whatever.
Better. I don't think anybody missed any of the game except maybe a minute of the second quarter. Other than that, we got it up and running beforehand. That was
I kind of feel like football players a little bit. You just don't know what's going to hit you. When it's going to hit you, just going to have to roll with it.
You studied it. You got it all worked out.
Man, I had a whole section of stats we were going to give. We're going to do all this stuff. We'll do that next time.
Yeah.
We'll pull that next time.
Yeah, we'll have it out ready next time. It's so crazy. When the Lafayette went down in the second quarter, I'm getting text messages. Lafayette ain't working. Stop. Like, we're rolling like nothing's happened.
Well, the good news is for everyone listening, I think we said this earlier, but I mean, this may not, other than going to study back, learning from it, may not be one of those films you're going to watch every year with your family for the next 10 years or whatever. But
this won't be one that you pull out at Thanksgiving and watch this game.
But if there is some certain plays or certain things you want to look for, we will have the raw footage posted after this. It'll have the same, play-by-play and everything going on. It's just sometimes the live stream, there's, it's capacity. It's pulling from cell sites. Jeff Jerkins brought his Starlink for us tonight, so we're trying to get this thing where it's a little bit more streamlined and seamless for the viewers.
Bubba's Medicine Shop.
We did mention Bubba's Medicine Shop, and we're mentioning it again right now.
Shop.
So
I pulled up my.
We sponsored that field goal a minute ago.
I was waiting. I'm waiting to be able to say, man, that guy like he was running the Bubba's Medicine Shop.
Listen. I'm about to pull him up here. This is Braden Jerkins' dad right here, Jeff Jerkins, as a sponsor, Bubba's Medicine Shop. Tell me about that 38-yard field goal. As a dad, you're sitting over there on the sideline watching 38-yard field goal. That could have been good from 50.
That's what I was about to say. It looked like it could have made it from 48 easily.
Yeah.
That was in the air. That was still going up when it hit the goalpost. I was very proud of that young man, no doubt.
So, what schools we got looking at him?
I sure hope somebody wants to. He wants to play. So hey, if you love that field goal, do you want to see it on your team? Give us a call. Come on.
Mr. Automatic is his nickname. So if you're looking, Mr. Automatic's that kicker, Braden Jerkins, number 2.
It's been a hard fought battle for Braden too. I remember last year with some of the injuries he had. I mean, it's so
shoulder injury, yeah.
Yeah, shoulder.
He had shoulder surgery.
Played basketball.
Yeah.
So I mean, he's fought his heart out, and it really is paying off this season. You can just see him out here just
Senior year having a great time. Senior year having a great time. He's healthy. Looking forward to some playoffs, meeting these guys again here in the championship game, possibly.
That's
right
what we
here
were
in the
talking
stadium.
about. Yep.
And then, of course, we got some basketball. I think Coach Decker might know a little bit about that. We're looking forward to that.
That's right. You heard it right there from Mr. Bubba Medicine Shop himself.
Y'all did that so good. That was awesome. Oh man, yeah. Well, it's been fun, Steven. You have got to be parched or something. I can't count how many words you said tonight.
I've sucked my water down. That's for sure.
Yeah. We ran out of water.
Run another one soon.
Yeah, for sure.
Man, guys, y'all make sure y'all text the players tonight. Just encourage them. They're going to be heavy hearts tonight. Text them, encourage them, build them up, tell them to hold their heads up. They got a lot to be proud of, and their effort, their fight that they put in tonight. Man, make sure y'all comment in there and you brag on Sean and how his graphics has been the next level with the sidelines, the sideline report. That's all been Sean Sermon. The scoreboard update is Sean Sermon. The heads that pop up on the screen when they make a tackle or score a touchdown, Sean Sermon. Anything with the live feed that's great, it's Sean Sermon. Anything that messes up, it's not Sean Sermon.
No, about that. We all make mistakes, but hey, like I said, we're getting better and it's been fun. And I mean, the play-by-play, it's just been off the chain tonight too. So, I think every time we come out here, we're setting a new bar, right? So
That's right.
It's just fun to be part of this, and with being able to come out here in the evenings and do this has just been a blast. So yeah, man. We'll be
Sam Ketchum.
Yes,
so
I
we're
saw
off
Sam
next week, and then we'll have Stewart County at home. It'll be Sam Ketchum and Sean Sermon with your live stream. Make sure you tune in to that. We're going to try to make sure we have it all up and running and ready to go. But if you would rather come out and be live and be loud, let's go ahead and create an atmosphere of loud cheering our boys on, preparing for the playoffs that we're hosting the following week.
Yeah, for sure. And don't feel afraid to stop by and bring us some nice snacks or treats for us to sample.
Nana's lemonade would be great.
Nana's lemonade. I'm hearing Nana's lemonade. I did some banana pudding.
Sean never got his snacks tonight. We never got the Sean snack segment tonight.
If she listens this part, I mean, listen, 5 kids. I know she's got her hands full, but come on. No, I'm just kidding. She's listening. I hope she's not listening.
She still can't remember to bring you.
We're both gonna be in trouble. We better stop.
Should have done the sideline report.
Hey, yeah, that would have made up for it. Yeah. Well, Dustin did a great job that I thought he did. Hey, man.
It was another we added tonight with the sideline report.
Yeah, so that was cool to see that feed, and we'll try to do some more cool stuff like that in the future. Yeah, we're
Guys, we're signing off.
We haven't let it go yet.
We're signing off. I'm Steven Decker.
Yeah, I'm Sean Sermon.
We'll see you guys back in 2 weeks.
Thanks, guys.
We were coming to an end. It was good.